Buenos dias, everyone. My name is Mary Jane Kaalat. So today I am your virtual tour guide for the last four countries in Central America, which is the Nicaragua, Guatemala, Honduras, and Panama. So first, let's talk about Nicaragua. So Nicaragua is the largest country in Central America and located in the center of Central America. It is bordered by the countries of Honduras to the north and Costa Rica to the south and between the Pacific Ocean and the Caribbean Sea. So Nicaragua is also known as the land of lakes and volcanoes because there's a lot of lakes and volcanoes in their country. And for the other name of Nicaragua is Republic of Nicaragua. And for the tagline as the and just confiamos in English, in God we trust. And for the capital city is the Managua. So for their flag, there is a three horizontal stripe of blue, white, blue, which is symbolizing the Pacific and Atlantic Ocean, with the national coat of arms in the center, representing liberty and equality. For the currency, they have Cordoba. Kapag nag-convert ka ng Philippine peso, for example, 100 pesos, is equal to 66 Cordoba sa kanila. So for the language is the Spanish, and for the religion, common religion is Christian and Roman Catholicism. So for the major carrier, they have one major airport, which is the Managua International Airport, located in the capital city, which is the Managua. So let's talk about the famous cuisine in Nicaragua. First, I suggest the nacatamal. Nacatamal is a traditional Nicaraguan tamale. Tamale is a mixed corn dough or yung masa. It is made with corn dough filled with chicken or pork, wrapped in plantain leaves, and the process ng cooking is steam. The second is the bergoran. Bergoran is also a traditional Nicaraguan dish that consists of cabbage salad. Baldioca sa atin is sa Tagalog is balinghoy, and chicharon wrapped in banana leaves. Bergoran is usually kinakain siya ng walang utensils or nakakamay lang para mas mo yung lasa ng dish. And last is the rosquillas. Rosquillas are deep-fried Spanish donut made from egg, sugar, milk, oil, lemon zest, flour, baking powder, and achuete. It's not the typical donut sa kanila kasi sineserve siya during Holy Week, kaya tinatawag siyang traditional donut sa kanila. And now proceed naman tayo sa famous tourist destination in Nicaragua. First, we have Granada. Granada is a Nicaraguan's most famous destination located at the western shore of Lake Nicaragua. It was visited by tourists because of its spacious and brightly painted structure design. The destination is characterized by the large houses with lush inner gardens protected by thick adobe walls. And during the Spanish rule, it was attacked by pirates, kaya malaki yung impact niya sa history sa country na yun, or sa destination na yun. Second destination is the Cathedral of Leon. Cathedral of Leon is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is the largest church in Central America. Despite the city hot climate throughout the year, marami pa rin pumupuntang tourists doon para ma-enjoy yung stunning view of Marbias volcano to the east and the powerful waves of the Pacific Ocean and just 21 kilometers to the west. Ang mga activities na pwede mong gawin dito is hiking, coastal kayaking, and surfing. The third destination is Lake Nicaragua. Lake Nicaragua is located in the southwestern part of Nicaragua and the central part of Tectonic Valley as of the Pacific lowland. The lake is roughly oval-shaped with length of about 161 km and the maximum width of 71 km. The Lake Nicaragua is unique dahil sa freshwater lake and contains several oceanic animal species. So if nature lover ka naman, you can visit our last destination, which is the Las Guatusos Wildlife Refuge. Las Guatusos Wildlife Refuge protects 43,750 hectares of wetlands and tropical wet forests south of Lake Nicaragua and west of the San Juan River. It is also the only tropical wetland that is internationally recognized in Nicaragua and hold a abundance of wildlife. You can visit the place to for sightseeing, like mahilig ka sa mga wildlife, gusto mo makita ng mga wildlife animal, you can go there. So now let's talk about naman sa festival na celebrate nila. First we have Fiesta del Toro Venado. This festival typically falls on the last Sunday of October in the region of Masaya. It is a Nicaraguan dance festival that begins at noon and natatapos siya sa hapon. Yung mga sumasayaw dito or yung mga nakikijoin dito sa celebration na to, nag-create sila ng mga colorful mask para suotin sa procession. The second one naman is La Purisma and La Griteria. Purisma is a novena or 9 days of prayers and devotion. La Griteria is a boisterous and celebratory festival held on December 7, the final day of La Purisma. During the novena, yung mga altar is nasa gitna or yung altar is nasa gitna, people visit to sing and pray a choir, and the singer received gifts from the altar host. So let's talk about naman sa culture nila. Nicaraguan is also known as the friendly. So it is important to them to greet them kapag nakakasalumuhan mo sila or nakakasalubong mo sila. They usually use titles like Don and Doña to respect elders. And the second one is the dining etiquette. Dining etiquette emphasizes politeness and gratitude, with guests expressing appreciation to the host for their hospitality. And that's all for Nicaragua countries. Guatemala or Republic of Guatemala is a country in Central America. Guatemala borders Mexico to the north and west, Belize to the northeast, Honduras to the east, and El Salvador to the southeast. Its culture is largely influenced by Mayan culture as well as the Spanish culture from the country's colonial period. Guatemala has volcanoes, mountains, and beaches along the Pacific Ocean and Caribbean Sea. And for the other name of Guatemala, it's Republic of Guatemala. Tagline, Libre Crezca Pocundo. In English, grow free and fecund. For the capital is Guatemala City. And for the flag consists of two vertical blue stripes on the sides and white on the center, featuring the national emblem symbolizing peace and purity. And for the currency is quetzal. Pag mag-convert ka pag kinonvert sa Philippine peso, for example, 100 peso, convert sa quetzal is equivalent to 13.79 quetzal. And for the language is Spanish, and the common religion is Roman Catholicism. And for the major carrier, there's two major carrier in Guatemala. First is La Aurora International Airport, and the second one is Mundo Maya International Airport. Let's talk about naman sa Pigmas cuisine nila. First I suggest kak-egg. Kak-egg is a classic Guatemalan kak-egg. So feature dark turkey meat, and may sabaw siya na medyo maanghang. Kak-egg is one of the Guatemalan most popular Mayan dishes. It's perfect for hearty meal when the weather is. The second one is Hocon de Polo. Hocon de Polo is very popular traditional chicken dish in Guatemala. In Mexico, it's also called chicken in salsa verde. The generous handful of cilantro, scallions, mint, tomatillos, and green jalapeno chills shine in this brilliant emerald green. And last is tostadas. Tostadas are diverse dishes in Mexican and Guatemalan cuisine. Based on toasted tortillas, they are usually flat or bowl-shaped tortillas, deep-fried or toasted, but can also be any dish using tostadas as base. They may be eaten alone or base for other food. So now let's talk about famous tourist destination in Guatemala. First, we have National Museum of Mayan Art, Archaeology, and Ethnology. This National Museum of Guatemala located in Guatemala City and in capital city at Pincal La Aurora. It features a collection of carved stone monuments and colorful ceramic from some of the most important powerful city of the ancient Mayan civilization. Also exhibit that cover different aspects of Mayan history and offer educational program and workshop to learn more about Mayan culture or heritage. The second one is Tikal National Park. Tikal National Park is a national park in Guatemala in the northern part of Petén Department. It was declared as a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1979. The park is one of the very few World Heritage property in Guatemala to be recognized for the both natural and cultural criteria. It is known for its exceptional biodiversity and archaeological importance. Visitors can explore the park history and ruins such as the temple, the tree temple there, which is the offer breathtaking view of the surrounding landscape. The third one is Lake Atitlan. The lake is located in the Sololan department of southwestern Guatemala. It is known as the deepest lake in Central America. Around the lake, there are dozen towns or villages of various sizes and accessibility. Each place has its unique character and appeal to specific demographics. There are a lot of activities you can do there, like hiking, bird watching, and more. For our last destination, we have Simac Champe. The stunning Simac Champe is a natural monument located in the middle of Guatemala. Simac Champe is quite stunning natural phenomenon in which the Cahabon River passes under the natural limestone bridge. On the top of the bridge, there are a series of step pools, all the most beautiful shades of blue and perfect for relaxing swim. Besides the mga pool, there's a surrounding area naman na include na meron naman silang caves, waterfalls, and few hiking trails, and small visitor center. And kapag wala kayong dalang foods or kinulang kayo sa food, meron naman silang food hall doon. So now let's talk about the festivals they celebrated. First, we have El Dia de los Muertos. In Guatemala, El Dia de los Muertos is celebrated with processions, traditional dances, and music. People visit cemeteries to participate in festivities or attend cultural events throughout the country. The celebration reflects the rich cultural heritage and spiritual belief of the indigenous Mayan people that continue to influence Guatemalan culture today. Next is Guatemalan Kite Festival. The festival is celebrated during the first day of November, and it's one of the Guatemala's most colorful and productive celebrations. At the main cemetery in Samago and Santiago, families gather together to remember the death of their loved ones, and nagpapalipad sila ng malalaking kites made of paper, clothes, or patches, and bamboo frames. So now, let's talk about naman sa cultures nila. First is greeting norms. Handshakes are the most common greeting in Guatemala. Friends and family may hug or kiss on the cheek, make eye contact to show that you are respectful and sincere. And they also use titles like Senor and Senora with the last name if you are meeting for the first time. And the second one is the Mayan influence and the disrespectful gesture. Respectful gesture. Touching someone's head is disrespectful kasi may kasabihan sa kanila na yung sa part ng ating head is a sacred part of the body in Mayan culture. And also pointing to someone with an open hand is more polite than pointing with one finger. And instead they use an open hand para hindi nila ma-misinterpret yun. And also do not use your left hand to give or receive object as it's considered impolite din. Honduras is located in Central America, bordered by the three countries, which is El Salvador, Nicaragua, and Guatemala. It is known for its natural beauty, including tropical rainforests, Caribbean beaches, and ancient Mayan ruins. The country has a diverse landscape with mountains, valley, and coastline that make its popular destination for ecotourism and adventure travel. Honduras is also home to a rich cultural heritage with the influence from indigenous Spanish and African tradition. The economy of Honduras is primarily based on agriculture with coffee, bananas, and palm oil being the main export. However, the country faces challenges such as poverty, corruption, violence, particularly related to drugs and trafficking and organized crime. So for the other name is Republic of Honduras. For the tagline is Libre Soberana Independiente. In English, free, sovereign, and independent. For the capital is Tegucigalpa. So for the flag is there are featuring three horizontal tribes. Blue represent the sea and sky, while white symbolize peace, and the five-star represent five original Central American countries. For the currency, we have Lempera. Kapag mag-convert ka, for example, 100 pesos, Philippine peso to ang Lempera is equivalent to 132.90 Lemperas. For the language is Spanish, and the religion, most common religion is Roman Catholicism. And the major carrier is, there are one major carrier, which is the Toncontil International Airport, which is located at the capital city of the country. So now, let's talk about naman sa famous cuisine nila. First, we have sopa de caracol. Another very popular Honduras dish is a sopa de caracol. It includes large pieces of conch that are cooked in coconut milk, conch broth, cassava, plantains, and spices such as coriander, garlic, and chili. Sometimes, more vegetables are added such as onions, carrots, or and tomato, yung slice na tomato. Next is the baleadas. Baleadas is a Central American dish believed to have originated on the northern coast of Honduras. It is flour tortillas filled with smear or smash na refried or red beans, cream, and crumbled quesadoron. The version is often called Baleda Sencillas. It's like shawarma sa atin, yung style niya, sa picture, shawarma dito sa Pilipinas. And the last one is the Honduran enchiladas. The Honduran enchiladas is kind of like tortillas tostada made with fried corn tortilla with ground beef, then topped with the of your choice, like more of the following cabbage, homemade tomato sauce, cheese, or hard-boiled egg tomato. So now, let's proceed naman sa famous tourist destination nila. First, we have Roatan Bay Islands. Roatan is the largest and most developed of the Bay Islands. If you love swimming, there's a lot of activity you can do here, like surfing, snorkeling, ganyan. So it is now a cruise ship, a port, and popular vacation destination, especially for avid divers and snorkelers. So next is the Copan Ruins Archaeology Sites. Copan Ruin Archaeology Sites is the most studied Mayan city in the world, and it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Dating back nearly 2,000 years, the society that lived here was highly stratified, deeply symbolic, and focused on tradition. Next is the Pico Bonito National Park. Pico Bonito National Park is a nature lover paradise, one of the most popular hiking areas in Honduras, located near the northern coastal city of La Ceiba. The 2,480-meter summit of Pico Bonito is a landmark visible from the Bay Island. So if you are nature lover, you can go there. You can pwede kang mag-hike dito. Pero marami kang pwedeng gawin activity like bird watching or sightseeing, like that. Our last destination is the La Trigra National Park. About 20 kilometers from the capital city, La Trigra National Park is one of the most beautiful places to visit in Honduras. Perched at the altitude of 2,270 meters, this unspoiled park preserves a large cloud forest that is home of larger mammals. So for the festival, first we have Virgin of Sayapa, one of the popular festival in Honduras, which is most closely linked to the country religious devotion, are the festival in honor of the Virgin of Sayapa. This virgin is the country patron saint, and during the first 2 weeks of February, she attracts a large number of pilgrims. The festival starts on the 3rd of February and commemorate the discovery of the Virgin with a wide range of festive and religious acts. The second one is Feria Isidro de la Ceiba. May is the month when we celebrate the Feria Isidra in La Ceiba, a festival that has won international fame. The festival ends with a great international festival of friendship. During the festival, the main street of the city is closed to turn into a numerous ballrooms. A large number of clothes, costume, and music take over the city. Kung gusto mong bumisita sa Honduras na gusto mong ma-join dito or ma-saksihan yung festival na to, maganda pumunta ka during May. So you don't miss the celebration. So let's talk about naman sa cultures nila. First, we have greeting notes. Honduras are known from their warm and friendly greetings. A common greeting is a handshake, often accompanied by direct eye contact with smile, and informal settings, hug or kiss on cheek are common among friends and family. And also, it is polite to greet everyone in a room upon entering and before leaving. So the second one is the dining and gift etiquette. So meals are important is an important aspect of social life in Honduras. When invited to a Honduran home, it's customary to bring a small gift and or such as flowers or dessert to appreciate the hospitality of the host. So for the last country in Central America, which is the Panama. Panama is where North America and Mid-South America. It is also where the Pacific and Atlantic Ocean meets, known as the Panama Canal. The country is known for its mild of coastline and beaches, active volcanoes, tropical jungles, and cascading waterfalls, and mountains, highland. The country is also provide various activities and things to see, making it ideal vacation spot for all travelers. And for the other name is the Republic of Oman, Panama, and for the tagline is From Mondi Bonificio, in English, for the benefit of the world. And the capital city is the Panama City. And for the flag of the Panama is divided into 4 quadrants. First is the blue represent the Pacific Ocean, red is symbolize the blood shed for freedom, and white is the stand for peace. And for the currency, they have Balboa. If convert mo yung Philippine peso, for example, 100 pesos converted into a Balboa is equivalent to 1.80 Pamanyan Balboa. So for the language, they speak Spanish and English. And the religion, most common religion is Christian and Roman Catholicism. And the major carrier is Tocumen International Airport, which is located at the capital city as the Panama City. So now, let's talk about the famous cuisine in Panama. First, we have tamales. Tamales are a typical dish in Panama and are usually served during holidays. Tamales are made with corn dough filled with chicken, pork, or vegetables. Tamales are wrapped in banana leaves and steamed, giving them a unique flavor and texture. It's like turon sa Pilipinas kasi hindi kami yung texture niya sa labas. So the second one is sancocho. Sancocho is a hearty and delicious chicken chew that is very popular in Panama. It is made with chicken, yuca, and corn and plantains and flavored with cilantro. It is a type of herb similar to cilantro. And the other herbs and spices. Sancocho is usually served with white rice and avocado. So last is the hojaldres. Hojaldres are one of the most iconic Panamanian foods. They are fried bread that are usually eaten for breakfast. They look like a flaky pastry and are often served with cheese or butter or jam. Pinapalaman siya sa ganun. Like that. So let's talk about naman sa famous tourist destination. First, we have the La Amistad International Park, or in Spanish, Parque Internacional La Amistad. Formerly, the La Amistad National Park is transboundary protected area in the World Heritage Sites that is shared between Costa Rica and Panama. It is famous for its biodiversity and present animal species that can only found in this area. So the second destination is Soberania National Park. Soberania National Park is located close to the eastern bank of the Panama Canal, and it is only 25 minutes drive from Panama City. The park area is around 55,000 areas, and it is extended all the way to Colon Province. The park is quite popular for hikers because it offers several great trails that allow you to be in touch with the magnificent tropical forest and its rich biodiversity. So the third destination is the National Metropolitan Park. The National Metropolitan Park is a protected area located in Panama City. It is the only wildlife refuge in the city. The park became protected by law as of July 5, 1985. This place is perfect for the nature lovers kasi it offers several walking trails around the park for you to enjoy the great diversity of the flora and fauna. For our last destination, if you love visiting museum, you can go to Biomuseo. The Biomuseo is dedicated to Panama biodiversity and its impact on the global ecosystem. It is located on the Amador Causeway in Panama City. It was designed by architect Frank Gehry, and the building is a colorful and architecturally iconic structure. The museum highlights the natural history of Panama and its crucial role in environmental conservation. So, for the festival they celebrate, first we have Carnaval de las Tambas. And this is one of the most popular Panama festival held in Las Tablas in February every year. There are parades, music, dancing, and food. The climax of the carnival is the Battle of the Flowers, where people na babato ng mga flowers to symbolize love and friendship. Along with the parades and music, food stalls serve our traditional Panamanian food like tamales, aron's con polo, or chicken with rice. So the second one is the Festival del Mar. This festival celebrated during July in Colon on the Caribbean coast of Panama. To honor the seas and the resources, cultural activity include traditional music, dance, seafood dishes, and sport. Additionally, there are both selling handicraft goods or other local products. So it's perfect chance to support small business and discover more about Colon culture. So last is the culture. First, we have greeting notes. Panama is very friendly place where people greet each other in passing by kapag nakakasalubong mo sila, even if they don't know each other. In more formal setting, they use phrases like Buenos Dias in English, good day, or Buenas Tardes in English, good afternoon. Women generally hug each other when greetings and sometimes include single kiss on cheek and regardless of whether they know each other. And so the second one is the respectful hand gesture. Avoid pointing to someone na one finger only. Instead, use five finger or yung open hand para hindi nila ma-misinterpret yun. Kasi sa kanila, ang dating yun is disrespectful yun sa kanila. And that's our post Central American countries. Thank you for watching. Bye!